Welcome back, everybody, to the Oregon State Dynasty here in College Football 27. Looking good to start the season. 5-1, 3-0 here in the Pac-12 as we get into two more Pac-12 games here today against Cal and Washington. But the issue we're having right now is two of our top guys on offense. Malachi Durant, who is leading us in touchdowns, right now is the top wide receiver up to an 85 overall. Deal breaker at an F. And our true freshman quarterback, JoJo Waddie, same thing, playing style at an F. So JoJo Waddie, we have to improve the pass yards. But as you can see with the gadget, we're 137, but dead pretty much last in receptions for receivers. So we have to throw the ball more, unfortunately. What is that? That is a Nightmare Fuel mascot. But we're going to have to throw the ball more than kind of what we want to do. And we'd make sure we have to hit the receivers. We can convince him in the offseason not to leave, but I'd rather not leave that up to, see what NIL is going to be. But we head to Cal. Here we go. On the road in the Pac-12. You never know with a true freshman quarterback how this offense is going to produce. Let's see. We try to get that run going right away because this is Sky Priestley revenge game as well. Transferred over from Cal, but down the field, finding Malachi Durant. You know, we get David Wells Jr. in the portal. You thought he was going to be your number one receiver. I mean, he's still fantastic. But Malachi Durant has just been unreal. And that's an absolute mistake. We try to force it to David Wells Jr., and it's picked off. We saw the pressure. Our right guard got absolutely dismantled. Pressure in the freshman's face. And we throw a mistake. And now Cal in business here. Great field position. And the ball off up the middle. And our linebackers, noted, have been just absolutely fantastic this season. Our defense has just been unreal. But not this time on this one. That's a first down run on a 3rd and 8. Did not expect that, but they give it to Alex Marshall for the first. 2nd and 10, back to Marshall. Quick throw. Picks up around 7 yards. So 3rd down and 3 for Brousseau and this Cal offense. We're going to bring some heat, bring in the blitz, but he fires outside, has his receiver caught, and that's a big first down. Nice throw there from Jackson Brousseau. This time, there you go, Cal Malay. That is a fantastic tackle from the true freshman linebacker. I think he's still right now leading the college football world in tackles. Another big 3rd and 8 for this Cal offense to see if our defense can hold them to 3. We have been just fantastic in the red zone. And it's going to continue. We will get the stop. I don't think they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. So they'll bring out the field goal unit. When you get down in this red area, our defense just doesn't allow touchdowns at all. We're going to make you settle for 3. And the kick is up, and it is good. So Cal will take the early lead 3-0 after the JoJo Waddie interception. So hopefully that is not a thing to come here in this game. Got to settle down, and that'll help you out a lot. When you get the running game going, Sky Priestley, he wants to put on a great performance here today with the first down run. 1st and 10 looking, have some time to throw, but time runs out. I thought he was going to make that block. I thought, what was that, Crow Owl? I thought he was going to help with the block there. Does not. 2nd and 16, but fires it, and a great catch from Malachi Durant. Not the greatest throw from Waddie, but man, Durant does the job. We got a 3rd down and 5 here to start off this second quarter. I don't think they understood that's it. We're going to run out of time. In motion, just couldn't get the snap off. Probably should have called the timeout there, but we'll take the delay game. So now it's a 3rd down and 10. Honestly, not in field goal range either. Kind of knocks us out. So we got to pick up at least some yardage here. Waddie looking. Outside, firing, and what a catch. Aaron Butler. That looked like it was going to be out of bounds. And he goes up, gets it, gets a foot down right there. That is a fantastic grab. Step up the pocket. Find Bowers for the grab, and he bullies forward for another Beavers first down. Now hand the ball off to Priestley. Up the middle, Sky Priestley with a first down to the 4-yard line. And see if we can punch this one in. 2nd and goal, here comes the blitz. We'll fire quickly. Malachi Durant continues his lead in touchdowns this season. He has been fantastic, turning into a great wide receiver. I mean, talk about upping your draft stock. If he gets over 10 touchdowns this season, maybe he doesn't have to wait. Maybe he just leaves. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not based off overall, but he's getting up there. It could be a possibility. It's Cal trying to answer back. Brousseau, that is caught, and that's a first down. At midfield, looking down the field, is hit, but it's right there for his receiver. That is a nice throw when you're about to get absolutely annihilated. Hand the ball off this time, making some moves. That's going to be a first down run. Thought we were going to get him with Colt Perkins, but just the wrong angle. As they go back to the run on the draw. Cal is moving the ball here. But once again, can our defense get a stop in the red zone? 2nd and inches, and Cal Malay comes right through. Did not miss that tackle. Read that perfectly. And a 3rd down and 3. Brousseau back to throw, looking. He underneath, and somehow that is caught. How did that? I thought Bruno Dahl was going to come away with the interception. How did he catch that? Wow. And now you have a wide open guy underneath. Touchdown, Cal. Well, this time our defense can't hold him up, and Cal will take the lead back with a really great drive down the field, making some fantastic throws in there. Dude, that is a creepy mascot head. No doubt about it. We're in a ball game. I mean, we expected this. This is what we thought for sure when we brought Cal, USC, all these teams back to the Pac-12. We wanted it to be more competitive, and here you go. Well, that was an interesting play. We had kind of 2 blockers there, and they brought 4 guys on the same side. It was almost like a screen. That was a strange play, but it works. Wide open, Durant with the catch. Trying to get some points here before halftime. Going to be short there. But you know what? 4th and 2. I think we go for this here. Keep the offense on the field, kind of in no man's land. Just a 3-man rush. You know, we'll step up in the pocket and tried to slide there, but didn't really work. But at least we didn't fumble. And that is a dot from JoJo Waddie to Malachi Durant. Man, what a connection they have. Letting some clock run out as well. Make sure Cal doesn't get this ball back. Waddie's going to take off. There's nobody there in the corner, and JoJo Waddie in for the touchdown. And we're going to retake the lead here with about 30 seconds left in this first half. What a fantastic drive. This guy's a freshman quarterback. I don't know, man. He looks really good. He seems so comfortable. All right, defense. Let's at least try to hold him here. They are out of timeouts. So as long as we keep them in bounds, I don't know if they're going to have enough time. Absolutely wide open. Well, this is a great play down the sideline. And they are about in field goal range, and they're going to attempt one here with 7 seconds left. And we're going to call a timeout just to maybe try to ice them up a little bit. I know it's at home. Give them something to think about. The 51-yarder from the right hash. Cal gets his field goal. That's a great couple of plays to get this within 1 going into halftime. From 51, we're going to get around the edge and block it. Exodus Ayers is there. We block it. And with 1 second, because that was a 3rd down, actually a 1st down, that'll do it. Clock runs out, and we'll go into halftime with a 14-10 lead, but we got ourselves a ball game on our hands. You know, this is probably going to go down the wire. We've had tons of these games this season, last season. I expect more of the same. As North Texas with a 28-17 lead over undefeated number 12 Memphis. BYU with the lead over Purdue. We'll see BYU later in the season. USC 28-10 over Notre Dame. So USC is looking very, very good. We don't see USC this season in the regular season. So if we would match up against USC, it would be in the Pac-12 championship game. As Cal starts off this second half, 1st down throw from Brousseau. 2nd and 10, quick throw. I mean, that was a quick RPO. Hits his receiver on the money. See down below, Boise State just absolutely annihilates Fresno State 44-0, as Boise still remaining undefeated as well. 3rd and 4. They go out to swing it out on an RPO, but Trey Glasper is there for the stop. Now this is going to be a 55-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And the kick is up, and it's absolutely drilled. Just drilled through. It's up, it's good. It's all right. 14-13 game. And speaking, I was talking about just a second ago, talking about USC. You can set up parameters for teams that you make sure you want to face. And since we got, Washington State and Oregon in our division, we don't have to worry about facing them, as that's a mistake. You got to get rid of that ball. Now it's a loss of 14 and a 2nd and 24. I'm thinking that maybe as the parameters at the offseason, as we go down again, that maybe the team we always face is USC. I would love to face USC every year. Maybe we'll do that in the offseason. But we got a 3rd and 34. We're going to roll out. Oh, he's wide open. He is wide open as Bowers for the catch and a first down. We convert a 3rd and 34. How do you allow that to happen? But we'll take it. Hand this off now to Priestley. Priestley running room and another first down run. Wow, that might be one of those plays you look back at and really change the whole game. A 3rd and 34, and we complete it? Now underneath, and that's a catch and a first down. I mean, that was right there on the money from Waddy. Down to the 6-yard line we go. Hand this off to Priestley. Priestley cuts it up. He's in. Ball hits the, I guess they're going to say it got over the end line there. It's in for the touchdown. So Sky Priestley, like I said, I'm sure that feels good. Transferring from Cal, getting his start here today. And we gets his lead back up to an 8-point lead. 21-13. But how about that? I mean, converting on that, getting a touchdown drive, that's huge. And I'm not surprised as Trezmon Camale with the tackle. As we get into the 4th quarter. Rousseau looking down the field. He gets hit. That falls incomplete. And our defense gets a stop. All right, let's see if this offense can continue. We have been playing pretty well today. Well, we have a guy open down the field. It is David Wells Jr. Makes the man miss. He'll be up to the 34-yard line and a first down. I'm fine throwing the ball more and getting it to the receivers. I'd love to get Wells going here because obviously we've got it going with Malachi Durant as a nice cut back there from Sky Priestley. He's close to a 100-yard game. At the 20. Just a 4-man rush from Cal. Down the seam. Oh, man. Butler just can't bring it down, but I think that throw was on the money. He's saying it's his mistake. I don't know. I think that was a really good throw. So brings up a 3rd down and 10. Waddy back to throw to the outside. Has an open man, but the throw just not right there. Durant comes down with the grab, and you know what? Up 8. Let's just take the field goal to go up to a 2-score ball game. I know it's only 4th and 2, but let's take the points. Play this smart here. And the kick is up, and it is good. So up to a 24-13 lead. So USC added a field goal. They have a 31-10 lead right now over Notre Dame. So it looks like Notre Dame, the #1 team in the country, is going to go down in that matchup. But look at this 3rd and inches play. Colt Perkins comes through with an absolute, just lays them out. And now it's a 4th and 4 from their own 16-yard line. But with less than 6:15 left, Cal got to go here. So 4th down and 4. This is a big you have to convert, or this could be ball game. And has a wide open receiver caught in a first down. Yeah, that was a must convert, no doubt. 5 minutes left in this game. Going up top and knocked away. Nice job. Great defensive stop there from Kalama back there, the safety position. 3rd and 2. Swinging out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down. The drive now continuing here for Cal. They got to at least pick up 3. Rousseau underneath, but we're there. Nice stop. Is that Trey Glasper out there? Man, he is like a tackle machine in the nickel. 3rd and 10. 4-down territory, obviously. We bring the pressure this time to the outside, but a nice tackle there from Camale. It is short. So 4th down and 2. Yeah, they got it. This is a 61-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. Holy, this 61-yarder? What's his kick power? A 95 kick power? Wow, okay, that's crazy. Might have to think about it. I said it last time, and I might have to do it. I might have to turn down the kick power, because just drilling 61-yarders, I don't know about that. To me, if he had 99 kick power, I'd believe it, but 95, I don't know. 3rd and 13. We're going to go underneath, have the catch, but it's a little behind him, and now Cal calls a timeout, so we're going to have to punt the ball. And now Cal with 2:47 left. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, ties this ball game up. Can our defense hold him here? Rousseau has been slinging the ball around. He has been very good today. 3rd down and 6. We got to get some pressure on him. Force a bad throw. Force a turnover. Stunt, but it doesn't work. I mean, he's seeing it all day. We were even trying to play some inside coverage, and those slants are just killing us. 1:30 left. Clock rolling. Cal with 1 timeout left. Fires out quickly. Underneath. That's fine. That'll let the clock continue to roll. I'm fine playing back a little bit. Even though they're at the 34-yard line, I'd rather not get beat over the top. Over the middle, that's caught, but if we make the tackle, we clean it up. Clock continues to roll here. 1:05 left, 3rd down and 3. I'll get to him, and it's going to fall incomplete. All right, comes down to this. They don't convert, we can run out the clock. 4th down and 3 in the game for Cal. We're bringing heat, but quickly throw it again. Breaks the tackle down at the 15. They'll say 16 and another first. Yeah, we're playing shading inside. It's just they're getting off the ball so quickly. And right now, I don't know if I want to press, because if we get beat over the top, we're screwed. 50 seconds left. Rousseau steps up, fires, has his man caught, touchdown! And Cal's now a 2-point conversion away from tying this ball game up. Man, all right, here we go. 2-point conversion. They get this, we got a tie ball game, and we'll at least have time to at least get a field goal. Looking to throw, and he's going to run out of time. It's going to be a sack, and now Cal's only chance is an onside kick. They only have 1 timeout. So they have to recover this onside kick, or it is ball game. And we are going to recover it. Just get down. Don't even worry about a tackle. And that will do it. We survive here in Cal. And we'll head to 6-1 on the season and remain unbeaten in the Pac-12. Wow. Talk about, survival. He was just lighting it up there in the 4th quarter. Our defense just didn't have an answer whatsoever. JoJo Waddy, another really good game, 17-23, 224. Did have the pick earlier. That was just a stupid mistake. It's fine. But Priestley, 90 yards, touchdown. Durant, 7 for 87 and a touchdown. Trying to force it to the receivers a little bit more to get those reception numbers up. I think we got to still do a better job than that. Look at Noble Thomas with 11 total tackles. Cal Malay with 10 total. I feel like every game he's over double-digit tackles. It's ridiculous. We get a verbal commit from the edge, Jarrell Heaps. Or Hurrell T, if that's the silent J. Verbal commit from Juan Remigio. 3-star strong safety. All right, getting some verbals here. Looks like we got another one. Bradley Rasmussen, the 3-star wide receiver speedster. He's at 96 speed. And Alonzo Madison, hard commits, the will linebacker out of California. Are we ranked yet? No, we're not ranked yet. That's crazy. We're 6-1. We beat a ranked team in Oregon. Our only loss of the season is to Ole Miss, who is like the number 2 team in the country. That's wild. Looks like Orlando Donahue has verbally committed to Washington. We still have a shot, obviously. But good getting Madison the gem. That's cool to see. All right, we got Cornell Canyon right now. Lead over Texas Tech. We could schedule a visit. It's only going to cost us 10 hours. Do we do Boise? BYU gives us 2. It's going to be sooner as well because he could be, a verbal commit shortly. But let's do Boise State. Just in case we lose, it's only like 1 negative, but if we win, it's like 3 positive. Let's do conference prestige there. So maybe he, verbally commits in the next week or two, and then we give a chance to close that out during that visit. Heaps is already obviously verbal committed, but right now, good lead over South Carolina and Mizzou, and they don't have any visits scheduled. So I honestly think we should be fine with Heaps. I think he will definitely commit sooner rather than later. Kevin Shore, good lead right now over Utah State. Let's do contact friends and family. Still have 30 hours left. We could do a visit for him. Only costs 15 hours. You know what? Let's take that off for the moment. And let's do, can we do a hard sell? Let's see, A+. I think that's good enough for hard sell, right? 2 A+. I think that fully maxes it out. So let's just do that for now. Remigio, solid lead with the verbal commit over South Carolina. And he has 2 A+ as well, but with the hours, I think we just soft sell at the moment. Yeah, we got plain style, plain time A+, coach stability is a C-. We're hoping coach stability will start to go up as the seasons progress. Bradley Rasmussen, good lead over UNLV with the verbal. So I think we should be fine there. And honestly, we could probably soft sell with him. Only proximity to home is A-. The rest are brand exposures a C, and then playing times a C. So let's just soft sell on that. I mean, he is junior college, but he is a sophomore. But yeah, that 96 speed. Acceleration, not the greatest, but we just need more athleticism and speed on this team. I think that is absolutely huge, especially with us playing, in this new Pac-12 and what we're going to have to compete with against. You're going to have to continuously compete against Oregon, USC. So these teams are going to definitely continue to beef up and get some really good recruits. So we got to do anything with athleticism-wise to keep up with these teams. Greg Murphy, we might have to set up a visit there shortly. But we only have 5 hours to deal with unless I can somehow, get 5 hours to deal with. Right now sitting third on Brian Soriano, the 3-star speed rusher. I don't know. We're sending the house on him. You probably could get hours there, but sitting third, I'm just waiting. Bryce Pounds, the 4-star center. I would love to bring in a 4-star. At least offensive lineman. And now Robert Kindred, we are up to number 1. We added him obviously to the board because of the business with JoJo Waddie. This is just kind of a, if we bring him in, fantastic. I know we'd be paying him like 160 NIL, but it's kind of like hedging your bets. Just in case. Because if Waddie leaves, I know we have some guys that will probably stick around. We had 2 freshman quarterbacks, obviously, that, coming in this year, but we'll see what happens. And like I said before, honestly right now, I'm probably going to be concentrating a lot on the portal. I mean, I'm going to go a little bit heavier, I think, in the portal, look around and try to add some real big-time talent, especially the way we are going. If we reach another Pac-12 championship in this kind of revamped Pac-12, we get our brand exposure up, we look like a top 25 team. I mean, honestly, do we make the college football playoff this year? I don't know, because I don't know how we're going to deal with, top-tier teams. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. If we make the college football playoff this year, I'd be very surprised. But, I'm ready to hit the portal. Look at Washington. They're 6-1, 3-1 in the Pac-12. This is probably, I would say, outside. This is kind of very comparable to Oregon. Maybe they're not as good as Oregon. Ole Miss is still the best team we faced the entire season. We got beat down by them. But I cannot believe they're not ranked either. Here are some updated sliders. I continue to adjust these. So quarterback accuracy down to 40. I turned run blocking down to 40. Pass blocking, I turned a little bit up with the CPU to 42. Turned their run blocking down to 40. I think that's kind of a Mr. Hurricane / Matt 10 thing, because they're seeing a lot of wide receivers down the field just blocking they're absolutely the best blockers in the entire world, which is kind of crazy. And as you can see, it turned down field goal power and accuracy just to hopefully see some misses. But so far, I mean, the slider's not bad. I am playing on Heisman, so that's the difficulty. It is Heisman. All right, yeah, Damon Williams Jr. This dude's up to a 94 overall. Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup. Though the thing that I'm looking forward to for this game right now, obviously, it's a nice test, but we're at home. If we were playing at Washington with this game, I think that would be a tough test. Like, we get Boise at home as well, so that's huge. But 14 touchdowns, 3 picks on the season, completion percentage at 63 clip. You got Dylan Riley, 11 touchdowns. He's averaging 7.6 a carry, 40 broken tackles. He has 14 20 or plus runs. Look at that yak. He has 760 yards, 550. 550 of them are after contact. That's crazy. Arrow Duval, 6 touchdowns, averaging 15.6 a catch. I mean, he has 208 rack. Man. Yeah, he is the main target. 47 catches. He's doubling anybody on the team. And then Xavier Atkins on the defensive side, 8 sacks. Darren Connolly with 6.5. So this is going to be a bit of a fight for sure. This is probably one of the best defenses we're going to face. And they have some absolute studs offensively. So here we go. 2 6-1 teams here in the Pac-12. We are unbeaten in the Pac-12. They're trying to give us our first loss. But, man, if we can beat Washington and get us a 2-game lead over Washington, man, that's big time. We're going to start off with the ball first. Love to make a statement right off the bat as we go underneath. That's going to be caught. Butler with the grab. And Butler with the first down. All right, 2nd down and 5. And the ball off. Priestley is brought down just short of the first down. 3rd down and 1. See if we can punch this in for the first. Oh, that's not. Oh, geez. Wow. What a play up front. Just shedding the block immediately is McClendon. We're going to have to punt the ball. This looks like a pretty good punt. Let's get a nice bounce here. And we get the perfect bounce out at the 1. And a fantastic punt there. Yeah, he's all pumped. We'll take it. All right, we'll try to shut down Dylan Riley, this running game. But, man, they got a great quarterback as well. But we got some great freshman linebackers as Trazmon Calmele with the tackle. The 3rd down and 9. They're going to the run on 3rd and 9, and it works out. Riley's got it, 1st down. Probably should have saw that one coming. 1st and 10, speed option. They pitch it out. He's got running room. Just get the angle. Badrawale with a nice tackle there to bring him down because he would have been gone. Man, I was about to say, they're just handing it to Riley all day. We got pressure and Bruno Dahl with a big-time sack. We got to keep him in the pocket, too. I don't want him scrambling around. 2nd and 17, looking, firing, open man. And we'll at least make the tackle there to make it short, just short of the 1st down. 3rd down and 2. I would expect Riley's getting the ball here. He is, but coming up is a fantastic stop. Harlem Howard with the tackle. Washington punts. There you go. Open receiver the middle. Stops in the zone. I like how he didn't continue to run. That's a great job from Aaron Butler. Slowing down, just sit there in that zone and then get upfield quickly. Waddy, that's a mistake. That is my bad there. That's just a user error sack. Just kind of ran myself into that one. So a 3rd and 14. They stun off the edge, bring it inside. Waddy rolling out, but look at the speed. Just catches up. Not a chance. Wow. And we have to punt the ball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Speed. I mean, you're going to see it so much, especially if we can, and then we'll see it in this game. If we somehow would get to the Pac-12 championship, a nice tackle there, but just enough to pick up the first. I mean, USC is going to be, they got speed for days, so they got athletes all over the place. Nice spin move there by Riley, but a nice tackle cleanup there. And now it's a 3rd and 4. Scoreless ball game right now in this 2nd quarter. And Dahl there with the initial contact, and I think we got him. He is short. All right, our defense right now is holding up. What can our offense do? We have a wide open man down the field. Gets a foot down as Malachi Durant and a first down. Third and 4. Looking, have a man underneath open. There you go. David Wells Jr. with the grab and a first down. Nice little underneath whip route. Picks it up. Best drive of the ball game here. We hand it off. Cordy Glass, nothing at all. They have been just killing us in the run game right now. Putting us in some third and long situations here. 3rd and 10. Look out. Nice pickup on the block there. Another block. Waddy's going to be just short, but that should have been a sack. That was a great pickup on the blitz. And we're going to keep the offense on the field here. 4th down and inches. Hand the ball off. Priestley gets through one man. Continues forward all the way down to the 4-yard line. Linebacker just got completely off his feet. Just pancaked to the ground there. And now 1st and goal, just can't reach the ball out, just short. 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz. Waddy looking, fires, coming back to the ball is Malachi Durant and a touchdown. That's what you do. Help out your quarterback. Come back to him. And what a throw from JoJo Waddy. I mean, technically, it's probably only like a 20-yard throw. But what a throw. Pressure in your face from the true freshman. And we take the 7-0 lead. Williams is going to go down. Karsten Reynolds brings him down for the sack. Man, our defense is on fire today. 3rd and 16. They just set up a screen to Riley. He has some blockers, but not enough space. And Cal Malay is there to bring him down, and we're going to use a timeout because we still got time left here in this first half. Waddy looking underneath, open man, caught Durant. That's going to be a first down, and I'm going to call a timeout. Let's hurry it up, actually. Let's conserve that timeout with the first down. Rolling out, Waddy. Oh, we have an open man. Oh, miscommunication. Wells was there. That would have been huge. 27 seconds left. Look out, look out. Oh, ball is loose. We do recover, luckily, and I think with that, you know what? Just let it run out. And we're going to let the clock run out, and that'll be halftime. 7-0 lead over 6-1 Washington. Man, our defense has been so good. Let's see what's happening around the rest of college football. Utah takes down number 7 TCU, 42-35. I would guess Utah will probably be ranked after this. I mean, Oklahoma just destroyed Florida. Look at that Texas Tech BYU game, 44-41. And Georgia, 55-10 win over South Carolina. Jeez. There is some blowouts in these games this year. It's crazy. Man, our defense is all over it today. I mean, it has been the entire season. It really has. 3rd and 13. Williams to throw, looking. He wanted to hit that screen away, but it wasn't there. Doesn't really have much else, and guess what? They have to punt. I mean, he's 8 of 9 today, but he only has 32 yards. So they're just getting nothing downfield. It's Butler getting blocks. Butler looks like he's got a great return. Past midfield, now up to around the 40-yard line, and a fantastic return from Aaron Butler. Puts the offense in great position. Roll out by Waddy, looking down the field. Fires, and somehow that is completed. I don't know how, but it's completed to Butler. Wow. And this ball off. Priestley, running room. Priestley, that'll be a first down run. And we're up to the 13-yard line, trying to get this up to a 2-possession ball game. Back to Priestley, gets the edge. Priestley, one man to beat, spins him out of his shoes. He's in for the touchdown. I'll be honest with you. I am in a little bit of shock right now. This, to me, coming into this game, looking at rating-wise, the way they've been playing, I mean, we're beating them down. I know it's only a 14-0 lead right now, but their offense hasn't done anything, and now our offense is starting to click a little bit. Wow. To me, this is a massive drive right now. If our defense gets a quick stop again, I mean, we're in the heads of Washington. They're trying everything. They try to get a little end around there. Pitch, that doesn't work. 3rd down and 10. Williams back to throw, looking. There's pressure in his face. Incomplete. And Washington once again. 3 and out, and they got a punt. Our defense is on fire today. We had one shutout earlier in the season, and I don't know, I didn't think we'd be able to shut out like a team like Washington. And look at the return once again. Aaron Butler, another fantastic punt return. Puts us in some great position once again. We got to take advantage of these punt returns. We did last time with the touchdown. Can we do it again? Look out. But you know what? That's a perfect throw. Finding Wells Jr. breaks the tackle. Gets all the way down to the 3-yard line. We are clicking as a team. A lot of these teams, that's all you need. You need confidence. You got to believe in yourself, and that's what we're doing right now. 1st and goal, handoff up the middle, Priestley in for the touchdown. We got a 21-0 lead right now over 6-1 Washington. With the way it's going, they're going to be 6-2. We're going to be sitting at 7-1, still unbeaten in the Pac-12. Wow. This third quarter, we just came out in this third quarter and said, forget this. We're going to take care of this team. 3rd down and 2. Williams keeps it. Will pick up the 1st down this time. But I feel like every yard right now for this Washington offense is tough. 1st and 10. Hand to Riley. This time gets a good block, and Riley jukes him out of his shoes. And that's maybe what Washington needs for them to wake up. Riley in for the touchdown. And they finally are on the board here. All right. Okay. I mean, I didn't expect him to take this long, especially a talent like him. But there you go. How do we respond? Cordy Glass, I mean, just gets clocked there. Nothing at all. 3rd down and 7. Here comes the blitz. We step up in the pocket. Underneath, caught Aaron Butler. He has been the MVP today. He really has with the punt returns and putting our offense in great field position. Key 3rd down conversion there. Waddy looking. Doesn't see anything but steps up, slides down. This dude's looking like a senior quarterback right now. Really is. And give credit to the offensive line giving us a pocket. Glass somehow gets out of that. Cordy Glass gone for the touchdown. How did he get out of there? A counter. I thought it was going to be completely busted. Somehow scoots through. Lyman gets up the field, makes a fantastic block, and Cordy Glass for the touchdown. Oh, man, that's just, I don't know how, and great job by 70. Making the block that springs them loose for the touchdown, and what a response. It's back up to a 21-point lead. Williams looking fire. That's a duck. What is that throw? Kalama with the pick. What was that throw from Williams? He wasn't even contacted. I don't know. He's saying something. I have no clue. What was that throw? Just didn't at all. Wow, okay. We have a chance to make this a blowout here. But a 3rd and 13. Washington's defense trying to step up. Go underneath. That is caught by Durant. He's going to be well short of the 1st. And honestly, I do agree. Let's just punt the ball. Trust in the defense. Make them drive the field. Outside. Caught. Broken tackle. Somebody bring him down. But at 1st down up to the 28-yard line. Yeah, let's prove that they can actually make a drive. He's running out of time. He's going to be brought down. That's going to be a sack. Man, we're getting to him as well. Our front 4 pressure's been great. And he's a little out of sorts in that pocket. He's not trusting it. Pressure again. Throws it in a double coverage. And luckily just for him, it's incomplete. And now a 4th and 18 for this Washington offense. Yeah, we're just going to bring 4. Trust in our coverage. 4th and 18. Oh, nice Oh, that's just going nowhere. That's going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs. Now we only got 6:15 left in this ball game. Step up, Waddy got plenty of room to run. Waddy continues to go, trying to make moves instead of sliding down, gets all the way down to the 8-yard line. And if we put this in for the touchdown, 35-7, that's ball game. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I mean, Durant was kind of covered there, but he makes a great throw, great adjustment from Durant, getting in front of the defender for the touchdown. And that is 35-7. I would have loved to have seen what the odds were on this game today. Washington had been favored, but we blow them out. 35-7. If we are not ranked after this week, I'd be shocked. But I'm completely shocked what happened here today. I know we have a talented team. We've been playing so well, but not this well. This is the best game we played the entire season. We allowed Washington 171 yards of offense. This is a really good offense in Washington. We shut them down. And honestly, I was saying earlier, 13 completions, 69 yards. 3 average, that's terrible. Great for us, terrible for Williams Jr. But to me, the difference is playing at home. It really is. If this game was on the road, it might have been a different story, honestly. That crowd rocking, it could have been a different story. But at home, our crowd is rocking. We got some confidence. We're trying to make this a tough place to play. Durant, another 2 touchdowns. Dude, the dude is just a touchdown machine. He really is. But defensively, all over the place. Didn't allow him to get anything. The pressure up front, we ended up getting 3 sacks today. But I feel like the quarterback pressures were right up there. All right, we get a verbal commit from the edge, Cornell Kenyon. 3-star out of Washington. That's it. Championship contenders up to a B-. And I can see it right there. We are ranked 21st in the country. We're actually ranked, finally. All right, Orlando Donahue is visiting this week. So if we have a good visit, maybe he, ends up committing to us instead. We'll see. And Kendrick, top 5. We're right now number 1. So let's take a look at the rankings. Let's see here. We're sitting at 21 in the country, finally ranked. And we take on number 20 BYU, who just lost to number 3 Texas Tech, 44-41. Wow. See, Pac-12 standings, we're undefeated. Boise is as well. Oregon's right now 3-2. So right now, that game against Boise State, which comes up in the next couple of games, might decide who goes to the Pac-12 championship game. USC 3-0, they're unbeaten, the number 4 team in the country. UCLA, though, right behind them at 6-1 and 3-1 in the conference. So that's still up for, debate to see who's going to reach that side. But as for us, it's looking like a 2-team race. So coming up the schedule, you see BYU coming up next, and then Boise State. So that game with 2 games left in the Pac-12 schedule could decide probably who goes to the Pac-12 championship on our side in the North. It will probably decide it. And then Washington State, who we've yet to beat in this dynasty. We lost them twice last year in San Jose State, so a little revenge there. But next time, BYU and Boise, some really good games coming up, and gives it a test. Because right now, ranked 21st, looking good. We're going to be the hunted instead of the hunters. That's the way it's looking right now, because we're playing so well that now we got a name for ourselves. We're going to have to look out, and it's going to be some 2 crazy games, and we'll see if we can finish out the rest of the season and get back to the Pac-12 championship. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have not as well, head over to the video just released yesterday with Madden. There's a poll. Please vote on that, as a Madden franchise will be coming probably by Saturday, I'm guessing. We'll see. But hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.